Hello, everyone. Today I'll be talking about the book of Jonah. Now, as some of you may know and some of you may not know, this is actually where the talk about being in the belly of a whale comes from, because Jonah, instead of doing what Yahuah wanted him to do in the beginning, rebelled against Jonah for a time and went on a ship, on a boat, and which caused stormy seas and that for that boat. And so Jonah decided to be swallowed up by a whale, and he was taken back to Nineveh to give the word which Yahuah commanded Jonah to do. Now, outside of that is Jonah 2:8 to 2:9. The verse that I'm going to help you understand is this. Those observing false worthlessness forsake their own kindness, but I offer to you with the voice of thanksgiving, I pay what I have vowed. Deliverance is of Yahuah. Jonah 2:8 to 2:9. Now the simplest part about this is deliverance is of Yahuah, meaning deliverance from evil, from all things that are corrupt. Now, what this means is what Yahuah sees as lawlessness. Okay? That's what he's talking about. Now, the other part is the part about observing false worthlessness forsake their own kindness. Those observing false worthlessness forsake their own kindness. Meaning, people who are usually kind forsake it because of what they are doing. A false worthlessness is like going after idols and celebrating things that pertain to those idols, meaning the holidays of the world. Okay? And if you have a rebuttal against this, please take it up with Yahuah. I will not get into a debate with this on this channel for any reason. It is what it is. Yahuah said it. That's that. Now, whenever you do a vow to Yahuah, whenever it is completed, you thank Yahuah in whatever way you wish. That is why it's the voice of thanksgiving, where it says, but I offer to you, meaning Yahuah, with the voice of thanksgiving, I pay what I have vowed. Now, in the olden times, there were people, both men and women, who would vow something to Yahuah, and if it was not given, then major repercussions would happen. That's why it is so serious. Now, in those times, like I've spoken about in previous videos, it was the male's responsibility, the man's responsibility, the man of the house, its responsibility, even going all the way back to Genesis, where the fault was only put on top of Adam because it wasn't given, the responsibility wasn't given to the wife, to the female. Okay? So, basically, if a vow was said and a male of the household, be it a brother or a father, most especially a father, heard it, or even a husband heard it, and did nothing about it, the vow must be followed. But if they told you as the female no, then that vow was null and voided, just like in Law and Order. So, with that, please keep in mind, deliverance is of Yahuah. May He favor you in all your ways. Bye.